can't believe Final Fantasy printed this broken Magic card. Okay, welcome back, Vintage Gamers, to a Wednesday evening stream. We have freshly run out of viable Final Fantasy cards. I don't know what they were doing with this set, but where are the powerful Magic cards? Thankfully, they printed this really cool Mythic Rare that I think could see some play. It says Dark Confidant. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. I feel like in some standards of the years past, this card might have been pretty good. How does it fare now? We'll have to see. But in seriousness, we're going to revisit an old favorite on the channel. There was a deck during Lurrus's pre-nerf era that I made called BobCat. And it was a Dark Confidant Lurrus of the Dream Den, so kind of like a Storm deck. It definitely has Storm in it. It has a Tendrils of Agony. But you're playing Bob as a way to draw through this very low mana cost deck. And you're using Urza's Bauble and Cabal Therapy and Daze as your interaction. I think it's a really cool deck. It's really fun. It was definitely a lot better when Lurrus didn't cost an extra 3 mana, but I'm adding a new Thundertrap Trainers to this. Maybe it'll help smooth the deck out a little bit. And also, I just think the idea of sacking Cabal Trainer, Thundertrap Trainer to Cabal Therapy sounds pretty fun to me. So I have added Beseeches. Those weren't in the original list. They weren't printed at the time, but I think they're a nice way to consolidate and power up the Tendrils, Yawgmoth's Will section of this deck. And then I am going to add in Vault Key. I think it's nice to have a way to get some more Oops I Wins and some more things that we can tutor for when we can't get the Tendrils kill going. So yeah, Dark Rituals, Tendrils, Daze, stuff. I have a Momentum Breaker, which could be pretty fun. Give us some more life gain, sack some creatures. Should be a good time. Hope you enjoy it. I will see you in round 1. Looking to win your own pieces of paper power? Join me at the Oklahoma Land Run July 17th through 20th, where you can find Reserve List Proxy Eternal Magic the Gathering. Friday, Team Trios, Legacy, Modern, and Vintage, followed by a Saturday Legacy main event for an Ancestral Recall and a Sunday Vintage event for a Mox Pearl. Can't make it to Oklahoma City? I'll be a special guest at the Steel City Spectacular August 14th through 17th in Pittsburgh. This CEDH main event will also feature a Legacy Battle for Duels and a Vintage Battle for a Black Lotus. 15 Proxy Vintage with a Black Lotus as the main prize. I hope to see you at these amazing Eternal Magic the Gathering events. Let's battle. All right, here we go. Game 1, round 1. I have a cat. And I have some Bobs. Clearly, you can tell this is Bob Maher. Greatness at any cost. This hand sucks. Soul Ring is a lot worse than a Mox Emerald here, I must say. They are on Lurrus, though, so I think I'm probably going to keep it. Hopefully they're on Lurrus Control. I mean, maybe we don't want them to be on Lurrus Control, considering they have Bowmasters. Thank you, QCP, for the 50 months. That's a long time. So if I want to play 2 Bobs on turn 2, I have to not play Saga. Does that make sense? My opponent didn't buy Lurrus here. It means they're holding up some amount of counter magic. If my Soul Ring gets Spell Pierced, how sad am I? I mean, everything gets Wastelanded, right? Because we put no basics in our deck, so I guess we just fetch an Underground Sea and play a Soul Ring. The reason we have no basics in our deck is because I think Island casts no spells in our deck, but Swamp doesn't let me use Daze. Deck is probably closer to wanting a Swamp, but if I ever had a Swamp and a Daze, I might be very unhappy. I would say my opponent's probably holding up counter magic, but I guess they could just be like waiting to PO here. Not that I had any kind of interaction of any kind. Demonic Tutor Ancestral seems bad. For me. Let me clarify. I mean, it probably means they were holding up Hardcast Negation, right? All right, well, I have no interaction, so... I mean, I have a Momentum Breaker. That's technically interaction. But I don't think that's going to fly. Bob. How does that make you feel, opponent? How does it make you feel? Oh, it makes them feel like... Oh, 4-color PO? Oh, we're getting gifts drained. God damn it. That's... Sounds pretty bad for me. All right, what if I Momentum Breaker right now? They have 3 cards in hand. One of them was the one they tutored for. It's probably not good enough. All right, second Bob. Maybe we can win the game on the next turn if we get another turn. Oh my god, Force! Pitching Force! So they get to mana drain with, like, what, gifts? Or they have Ancestral, or do they tutor for mana drain? What's the plan here? If it's gifts, do I die? Anyone know? I assume so. Oh. I guess it's just Lorien revealed. So they must have tutored for mana drain. Interesting. Okay, draw 3 is fine. That, or they drew Lorien for turn, and the other card is still Ancestral, but wouldn't you just cast Ancestral first? Surely they buy Lurrus now. No, they just decided to add Lorien first. Noted. It's a good sink to draw into for your mana drain. All right. They drew 7 cards this turn. Reasonable. Reasonable. We are a black source away from a Beseech still. I don't know if this Beseech is lethal. I could technically Beseech twice, and I don't even have to bargain the second one because I could make a Yagwa, a Lotus, a Fluster. So I could just Yogwill and play a Dark Confidant. But I could Beseech for Lotus for... Probably not. Probably doesn't make it there. Hopefully this Flusterstorm is helping me. I don't really like the idea of Lurrus very much. And I don't really like the idea of Yogwill Bob right now. So I think I'm just going to go Saga and take a card out of their hand. Probably just gets a land, considering they drew 7 cards, but yeah. I am pretty dead, I must say. Ooh, they took a damage. They fetched after Momentum Breaker. I get to go up in speed. Wait a second. That's a blue-white Surveil land. So is it just... What is going on? Why are there mana drains in... They kept the card on top? Is it PO? With mana drains? Mana drain is not a card that goes very well with PO. Oh my god, my Flusterstorm is so off. You don't have anything to bring back with Lurrus right now. Am I supposed to sack this? Or I can leave it to bargain, actually. Snap. That's certainly bad for me. Somehow, I think we're dead. Is this because my opponent has drawn 9, 10 cards more than me? They're at... Who knows? Stock up. This looks Flusterstormable. Don't really want to value Yogwill, I don't want to try to win Yogwill. Maybe I should have bought Lurrus. Another stock up? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did I have Flusterstorm up, Nia? That'd be something I would be wondering. Mana Crypt. Vexing Bauble. Oh, that kind of ruins my Beseech the Mirror now, doesn't it? All right. And my Urza's Bauble. So would I rather get a Dark Confidant or make a Construct? Certainly looks like making a Construct has the highest chance of winning this game. And by highest chance of winning this game, I mean nothing is going to win this game. Vexing Bauble is pretty good against our deck. I do have a chain in the main. I don't think anything is beating my opponent drawing 10 cards. Is PO? Oh, this is 4th Airlingas. Without playing around Flusterstorm number 2? Like a beast? Okay, so it's just Lurrus PO, 4 colors, but with a mana drain in it. Okay. I guess so. I'll just concede. I don't need to be here for this. Oh, should I have Null Rods in my sideboard? Maybe. All right, well, I have a Mind Break Trap, a Flusterstorm, and a Thoughtseize that look pretty good here. And then I can take out Momentum Breaker, and I would take out the basic if I had one, but I don't. Strip Mine's pretty bad, though. And one... I don't think I want a Chain of Vapor, even though it hits Bobble. Okay. We're already pre-boarded for the matchup, as you can tell by how well round 1 went. Game 1. Wow, we got a bunch of believers in chat. There was a lot of play points, PO points to be earned here. Could have guessed 5-0, 1-4, or 0-5. Very little points. Yeah, maybe they have Volt Key. It's possible. All right. Cat. I needed, I don't know what I needed, but certainly wasn't whatever I did. And we're going to test my Cabal Therapy skills. I feel like the Soul Ring is super sus, but I feel like you also want a Soul Ring in your Urza Saga deck. All right. I'm going to walk on time. Or am I getting Mind Break trapped? No, I'm walking on time. All right. What are we doing? Game. Thundy. Thundy does not get any lands here, is a problem. Do we brainstorm to try to hit a land? You gotta risk it for the biscuit. I see. So I can clear this. The question is, how am I clearing this? Probably just both. I mean, I don't really want to get rid of both therapies. I mean, I could take a therapy. I want a bobble, because I'm probably... Maybe we just put one of each back, and then we get to decide. Maybe I'll hit a Mox Jet. Black Lotus. Vamp. Could upkeep Vamp, but then I can't protect it with anything. Probably just take a Bauble then. Force is in their hand. All right, well, it's a good one to know, though it is probably the one I would have named blind. If we don't die on turn 1 here, we have some interaction. I didn't have to play Thunder Trap, but kind of wanted to. Mishra's Bauble. Brothers War. Brothers War. Oh, no crack. Okay. Academy is nuts. But I don't... Oh, I have a white mana, so I can play Lurrus. But only if I don't... I could Dark Ritual, Cabal Therapy, take the Force of Will, then buy and replay Lurrus. Oh, because if I want a Cabal Therapy, I do have to. All right. Let's start with Cabal Therapy. Target my opponent. See what happens. Oh, I forgot the freaking Dark Ritual. All right, well. Mistakes were made. I talked it all through and then didn't do what I wanted to do. All right, I got the Force out of their hand. They have Academy, Reb, Flame Hole, Saga, Bauble. Okay. All right, so I will attack with Thunder Trap Trainer. So their mana base didn't let them play Reb here because they have Underground Sea, Academy, Saga. So now I could Flashback Therapy and take what? What am I taking? All their cards suck. Flame of Nora's gotta go. I mean, maybe eventually. Certainly not necessary to do right now. But I might as well. This means I can buy back my trainer with my Lurrus next turn. It's kind of sick. I guess so. So, Flame of Nor. I will buy Cat. My turn would have been a lot better if I had cast this stupid Dark Ritual. Because I would have bought back Thunder Trap this turn. I'm so stupid. All right, well, they lost the game. I do think they would lose this game, to be fair. But, oh yeah. I wonder how close that is to Tendrils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I can Tendrils kill with this next turn. I'll let YouTube commenters do the math. I'm pretty sure this is a Tendrils kill on the next turn, actually. It's kind of sick. It's really easy to make a Tendrils kill with Yogwell. All right, well, now I have to win on the draw. So that should be a problem. All right, Cat. Yeah. I mean, this is probably fine. That's not a good sign. That's quite unfortunate. Is it Lorien revealed again? Oh, stock up. Yeah, Mana Crypt Lotus stock up could be a problem. Oh, it's probably not getting better than this, so. Uh-oh, I'm getting rebbed. That means they still get to stock up again. Oh, just Lurrus to hand. Okay. That could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. Days. Only the strongest magic cards in my deck. If I were to draw a Mox next turn, Pro Bobble. I think I'm still really far away because I don't have any mana accelerants, right? So I probably need to... I should just see what they have in their hand, right? I'm not really close to storming off. Lurrus Force PO. Okay. So I cast Ancestral now and daze them. I'm going to way overdraw, but... Force, pitching, force. I need a Cabal Therapy and a black mana. I don't think this is going to end very well for me. My opponent didn't need to Pyroblast my Mental Misstep. There's no justice, bro. Oh, man. Sorry, opponent. Barrett. No, they're out of here, bro. Oh, GG's. No way, bro. No way, man. That's crazy. Oh, a good day to pie. Okay, here we go. Round 2. We are 1-0 with our BobCat deck with no Force of Will. Can we keep it up? No Lurrus from the opponent. My hand slaps, by the way. Like, this hand is nice. This might be one of the best possible hands. All right, Urza's Bobble. I'm going to need you to give me some information. Survey says, Volcanic Island. What? My opponent has no Lurrus in a volcanic island. What does that mean? I mean, it means we name Force of Will. That's what it means. Force of Will. Oh. Oh. I see. I see. Sapphire Volk, Bobble Pyroblast, Summon Bahamut, and Oko. Am I allowed am I allowed to play Bob? I mean, I have to. I'm not taking anything. I need Bob to live for a little bit here. It's pretty bad to play my hand into Vexing Bobble, though. Probe. You got me. All right, so they get to hold open Pyro here. Not ideal. I mean, my hand was good. It just happened that my hand didn't line up very well against their hand here. Okay. Ooh, it doesn't do anything. There's a Vexing Bobble in play. Also, my Cabal Therapy doesn't do anything. Did I have to leave the Bob in play, though. I have to leave the Bob in play. So if they go land Oko or land Oath, I am dead. I don't think I can not cast Time Walk, though. If I pass and they play Oko, I can just daze it, but they're not going to play Oko. They're going to play Oath with Pyroblast backup. So I will get my Time Walk dazed. If they draw a green source, they're not playing Oko, chat. They're playing Oath plus Pyroblast with my Bob in play. I guess I can sack Bob as part of my Cabal Therapy cost. I'm just going to Time Walk and get it Pyroblasted so I can draw Ancestral next turn. Oh, no land drop, no land drop. Maybe Bob can go the distance. Look at this greatness, baby. 0-0. He's a beast. So do I buy Lurrus? I think the answer is no. I think now it's hold up days. Because what does buying Lurrus do for me here? Nothing, right? Oh, that means I should have played fetch land so I could play surveil land. My bad. It was bad. That's my fault. Uh-oh. All right, so this is going to be Oath, which is fine. They're pretty low life total. Maybe we can get a natural Tendrils here. Am I supposed to tap them out? Does that help me in any way? No, not really. I need to be able to daze the Oko if they don't draw a land. So we can still get one more Bob draw, one more Bob attack. A Mox. Tendrils. Okay. Is that it? Is that win? Any knowers? I need 6. Lotus, Emerald, Yogg. Dark, Rich. Oh, I'm 1 mana short still, right? Next turn, when I have a land drop, it's enough. I think next turn, when I have a land drop, it's enough. Okay. I got a therapy so that I don't lose to the Oath. Okay. Oh, I guess maybe I could have dazed 1, 2. And oh, they hit a land drop. So if they play an Oko here, I'm gonna tap them out with this daze. And then I want to kill them with Tendrils. I think this is it. Because they have a Vexing Bobble protecting us. I don't think I need daze. Because I have a land from my graveyard. Okay, so Lotus. I didn't do the math again, but I think it's fine. Yogg will. Boom! Bobcat, baby! Bobcat! I could have dazed for 2 more. I could have lethaled from 20. I had 2 more dazes. I could have dazed some of those Moxen. I could have gone from 20 here. Yes, Bobcat, baby. Bob was so good. And then he went away right when the Oath was about to murder me. All right. So my opponent is on Rug Oath Bahamut. What do we do about that? What do we do about that, chat? Thoughtseize and Mindbreak Trap and Flusterstorm. And then take out Momentum Breaker, maybe. Could kill Bahamut. I don't think that's a winning game for us, though. Maybe a Daze on the draw. Maybe a Momentum Breaker. Maybe a... I kind of want a Chain. Strip Mine. Strip Mine seems not needed. Boom. All right, let's do that again. That was sick. I'm gonna clickbait the shit out of this video. I'm gonna call it like, I found a broken Final Fantasy card, and then I'll use like a tool that makes the Bob artwork blurred out. Yeah, I'm feeling it. It's perfect. I have a cat. I think that it's a lot of mana. It's a lot of mana. I think it's a mulligan. I'm not gonna blur it out. I'm gonna do like, you know, like the Pokemon. Who's that Pokemon? But it's gonna be Bob. You can tell what it is, but you don't know what it is. I think this hand's not good enough. No idea. I'm out here breaking TOS. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Mulligan. I'm not sure that this one is better, but I am keeping it. I'm gonna get rid of this Tellurian Academy. If I draw a Mox, I have enough mana to do all the things I want anyways. I'm gonna have to get real spicy with this the therapy. This therapies look pretty good, actually. All right. Are we naming Oath of Druids, chat? Is that... Oh, show me your secret. What do you got over there? 1 in 6, baby. Stock up. I don't think I'm naming... I mean, I could just name Stock Up because it is the card I see. So we'll always hit. I'm not actually worried about Oath because I do have a therapy to get rid of my creature. I'm not too worried about Stock Up because I have this Flusterstorm. Well, I mean, if I don't hit a land, then I am holding open Flusterstorm. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's put it on the stack, see what happens. All right, I'm going to name Stock Up. I don't want to miss. I feel like it's good enough value just to take the Stock Up away. Ooh! Oh, no! Okay. Well, the Oath would have hit. But now they do get to resolve an Oath. But they have... Oh, they probably just Wasteland me and I lose, huh? Don't talk about that. They have a second... They have 2? They have 2? Surveil lands? 2? All right. You think they have Forbidden Orchards in their deck? Oh god, please, fetch land, please, 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 fetch land. Mother. So close. Oh, they're not gonna play the Oath? What does that mean? Pyro? I'm probably supposed to hold these even longer, aren't I? I'm gonna hedge with 1 emerald in play. They kept the card on top. No Oath? They must have Pyro, right? Bobble. Oh, maybe we'll find out. Treasure Cruise. That wouldn't be a problem if I had Flusterstorm mana. Game. All right, there it is. But is it too late? Looks a little too late. Oh, there's that Orchard. Now we're just dead. I can therapy it away. No, I can't. Damn it. I can chain a Vapor and then therapy it. But if I need to hit more mana things. Possible. What I'm saying is there's a chance. We had to draw something else there, though. What if we draw a Black Lotus off of our Thunder Trap trainer? And then... No, that's not even good enough. I mean, it's just Bahamut, right? We can beat Bahamut. If our plan is just power through Bahamut, what's our next play? Trainer, I guess? Maybe they'll hit Collector Roof again. You never know. Black Lotus! And Time Walk. Oh. So I can bounce Oath for a turn if I want. And then I can therapy it. Wait. Didn't we just succeed? Oh, they could bounce Trainer? I don't know. All right, Chain of Vapor, target your Oath of Druids. Reb. So they did have Reb. Oh, they're just letting this happen? Let's see. All right, well. Therapy, target you. I'm not gonna be able to counter this Treasure Cruise, though. Stock up Cruise Pyroblast. Well, I'm by Lurrus. I mean, we're alive. That's more than I thought was gonna happen this turn, right? Can confirm being alive, not bad. Would be alive again. I guess we're cruising for a bruising. 2 mana. Are we stocking for a blocking? Docking? We're stocking for a something. Stock up land Oath. Stock up and cruise. Strip mine. That's a little rude. I needed that. Come on, baby. Just another land. It's just another fetch land, baby. Fuck. Honestly, we were so close. We were so close. Man. I hate Strip Mine and Wasteland. Gross cards. Against the spirit of the format. Alright, I do believe we're probably dead now, though. Because now they can have force backup for my, like, anything. Reading the card explains the card. Lurrus PO. Pass? 7-card hand with Pyroblast. Pass. Alright, I need one of them fetchable lands. Or no, fetch lands. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean fetchable land. I didn't mean it. I mean, it's better than a Tendrils of Agony. It's better than a Tendrils of Agony. How do I win this game? I draw a Yogwill. They have no counters, and I go Lurrus, Lotus, Yogwill, kill them. Oh, I didn't die here. That's a good sign. Black Lotus Bahamut. Probe. All right, well, now you know I have a Mind Break Trap that you can counter with Pyroblast. Stocking up. Oh, Narset. I don't care about that card. Well, I do care if it finds you an Oath of Druids. Show and Tell. With force backup, I assume? Because you know I have a Mind Break Trap. I mean, I'm going to use my Mind Break Trap. All right, they have force backup. So assuming that this puts in play Bahamut, what is our best card? Is it Thunder Trap Trainer? Because it always gets a trigger. They hit our Pearl with Bahamut. And then we have a hard time Lurrus, but we need to find Yogwill anyways. I mean, if there's just Bahamut, it means they don't have force left after their words. I think they were supposed to, like, just wait on this show and tell. I think we can win this game. I actually think we can win this game from this spot if it's Bahamut. It's Atraxa. What the fuck? You showed me Bahamut in game. It's fine. It's fine. Now we know what cards. It's fine. I cannot vamp for Black Lotus, but I also don't need more therapies and flusters, so I'll just take vamp. Yeah, no, Bahamut is not very good. We almost played Bahamut today for our Wednesday night meme stream. All right, this has a Black Lotus, a Negation, and Ancestral. Okay, so it's not going to be Mox, and it's probably going to be Beseiju. And it's probably not going to be Consign or Guy's Blessing and Sorcery. Might not be Guy's Blessing. All right, it's Lotus, Beseiju, Negation, Ren. Lotus, Beseiju, Negation, and Ren. Okay, so I just have to beat a Negation? Doable. Doable. All right, so I need to draw a mana, a black mana. That's a Dark Confidant. Oh, wait, they can't negate my Lurrus, but they can negate my Lotus. Does that make me sad? Doesn't make me happy. But that might just be a fine series of events. Do I have a choice? I mean, I could therapy, take away their negation, flash it back, take away their Ren, but they still have a Narset. I guess I can't really let the Ren go because the Ren gets to bring back Strip Mine. So if I went Lurrus and I got back Lotus and they negated it and then they Ren to Strip Mine, we are pretty dead, huh? But if yeah, I guess I have to therapy. It's kind of bad. Oh, but then they just negate my therapy and I still get Strip Mine locked. So I would rather have had the Lurrus in play. Okay, well, fuck. Okay, well, everything sucks. Do I attack into this Narset? No. I think I'm also going to have to try to storm kill them from 22. And now I lost my black source. Maybe I'll draw a fetch land. I mean, they should definitely activate Narset first. Oath, that's fine. All right, this is our last turn. I have to beat a Pyroblast. How do I win this game? It starts with a fetch land. That's just not going to be enough. Okay, that is acceptable. But I don't have a Yogwell. Also, they're going to have 29 life. I'm going to go... I mean, I have to play a Lurrus. And I bring back Lotus. And then I try to vamp for a kill on the next turn. And just hope they hit a Bahamut and kill the Lurrus. And then hope I can storm for 29. I could vamp right now. And play Bob. But then I'm losing 3 life because I'm losing 5 life. Okay, I can't do that. Okay. Pass. Do I need to kill this Narset to win? I don't think so. Okay. So if my opponent oaths and they oath into... What the fuck? Sure. I think I can't win now. Because now if they oath into Bahamut, it kills my Black Lotus. Oh, it's an Atraxa. It's Atraxa. So if this Atraxa... Oko stop. They hit force Oko bobble. Okay, all right. Fine. I think we were really close to getting through there. I just needed my opponent to hit the Bahamut instead of the Atraxas. I really would like them to have hit Bahamut and not Atraxa. Evergreen text. Do I really want Volt Key in this matchup? They have a lot of stuff. I might need it. Maybe I'll take out Volt Key and I'll put this Strip Mine back in. I mean, we saw Bahamut in our very first Cabal Therapy. My opponent only wanted to get a bad card 1 out of 5 triggers, I guess. Maybe there's 3. Who knows? Needle? I guess I could play Needle. I hate playing Needle against these decks. I think it's so bad. All right, whatever. Run it back. I have a cat. Oh boy. Yay. Urza Saga. Yay. Mulligan. Okay. All right. I see you, game. I see what you have to offer. And I accept. I don't think I'm supposed to take the Thunder Trap Trainer there. I think I'm supposed to have full mana. I'm going to just play Bob, question? No, I should Ritual and play Bob and Soul Ring. I guess this could get misstepped or negated. If my Soul Ring got Mind Break trapped, would I care? No. Okay, I have a Bob. We need a little bit more before we can go kill our opponent. This just turn 1 Oath. Time Walk. Okay. Turn 1 Oko. Turn off our bomb. My Oath opponent having Mox. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No! Our hard counter, Ren and 6. Kills Bob's. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. What do I need to win this game? I need Tendies. Lotus. I think we need to wait. Vamp is so much worse than it being like DT or something. Card's pretty bad. I'm trying to win the game. I think we can still win this game, theoretically. If like, they don't have any forces, we can probably still win this game. Lined up so badly. The fact that they have on-color Ruby, like they probably have 3 Moxen and then turn 1 Ren and 6 and Time Walk. It's just unlucky. It's like a top tier draw from them. Okay. So what do I want to do with this fetch? I do wish I had Basic Swamp now, though. Though I guess Basic Swamp doesn't really help my trainer plan here. And maybe we just use this strand as a blue. And I mean, I don't really want to use it as a blue because I don't really want to get Pyroblasted. I feel like if we get Pyroblasted, it's so bad. I think the only chance is opponent just doesn't have a blue counter and we just go for a win at some point. I mean, they just keep keeping cards on top, so doesn't think we're just dead. Man. Mm-hmm. So I could vamp for a Lotus. Doesn't really help me. If I vamp for a Tendrils, then I play 1 spell, 2 spell, 3 spell, 4 spell, Tendrils. It's not close. So I need probably Beseech, but I don't have triple black. Pre-Yogg. I might have to play the Thundertrap Trainer this turn. Upkeep Ancestral? Sure. Seems good. Yeah. I don't think we drew the cards we needed to get out of this game. Yeah, I don't think we have outs anymore. I think we're just dead. Sag. Those cards are terrible. All 4 of those cards are horrible. Yeah, sometimes you get vintaged. Sometimes getting vintage comes in the form of Ruby Island, Time Walk, Renin 6, Wasteland, Kill Your Bob. These cards are so bad. They just are so bad. I should have attacked first, obviously. I'm trying to not die this turn, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think my thing's just gonna get negated. But I don't really have actions anymore. What? What? Okay, I guess it stops them from getting double therapied. They have an orchard they can get with Ren, so. And mental misstep? Okay, I mean, they got my Lotus Petal, so. I don't think there's a single draw that gets me out. Even Lotus doesn't look like it is enough. Lotus. I mean, Lotus might be enough. I guess the Brainstorm could theoretically hit something. Okay, I will concede. Yeah, that's a sad game, but we were not beating the opener from where we were. Happens. All right, time to see how our Dredge matchup is. I have a cat. I would snap off this hand in a non-Dredge matchup. Would I still keep this? I might still keep this just because it has a Bob. Like, what hand am I actively looking for against Dredge in game 1? Like, exactly Strip Mine, Volt Key stuff. This hand's got to be close enough. They kept 7. I feel like that should not be allowed. Oh, They're F6, so that means they don't have Force of Will. If they're gonna F6 like that, I mean, I'll name Hollow one, right? They have a Grief. Okay. If they didn't F6, I would have had to name Force. And now if I get Griefed, I don't care, so... Alright, see what you can do, Bob. Hopefully something good. Imp. Alright, so... Grief, pitching, Prized Amalgam. So we know 2 of their 3 cards in hand. Their pitches were pretty good. Icarid, Imp, and Amalgam. Bob is going to have to do some hitting, but we could get there. Shane, sure. Bob. Pedal, that's not bad. Momentum Breaker. I guess I'll hold the pedal for Storm, and I'll just therapy this Narcomoeba away. Oh, what the? They have a misstep? All right, well, good to know about, but they might have to dredge that away, right? I don't know. I can get rid of it with a therapy at some point if I need to. Momentum Breaker was about the same as the days would have been here. They get to keep the Mental Misstep as their card in hand. Bring back an Icarid. Bring back an Amalgam. So they still have a Mental Misstep in hand. We probably still have another draw step at least. Dark Ritual's good. Another Bob. Unfortunately, Dark Ritual gets Mental Misstepped here, so I would have to go Pedal second Bob. But I probably need to, so... I get hit for an Icarid, I get hit for... Yeah, I think we just need to risk it here. I get hit for 9. I mean, depends on how much I get drained, I guess, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll have to chump block. One chill, one Narcomoeba. I'm at 12. One more Dredge. I'm at 3 if I don't block. No chill. Okay, so I just don't block here. I'm at 3, and I hope these Dark Confidants... Oh, yeah, well, hold on. 3 life, Dark Confidant. I probably can't win if they hit any of the cards I need to hit. So maybe I block 1, and I go to 6. I can hit any card. I can therapy the misstep by sacking my Bob. I guess I could go to 3 and hit like lands in between Vault Key. What do I need exactly? I think I need 2 cards. I think I need 3 cards total. I mean, there are 2 card combos that win, for sure. I'm gonna go no blocks. I could die, but great at any cost. I just gotta remember to take this mental misstep before I go off if I do try to go off. All right, Bob, don't hurt me. 1. That card's dead too. Yogwill. Fuck. What? So if I don't have therapy, so if I had blocked 1, I would have gotten a Yogwill. I would have sacked my Confidant, taken their misstep. I would have went Dark Ritual, Yogwill, land, fetch, Dark Ritual, but I don't have any payoff, so that doesn't get there. My third card down was a Daze. I just wasn't getting there no matter what. Okay. The Bobs definitely did not do me help. Do me help? Maybe if I wanted to hit Beseech, but I didn't need a mana to hit Beseech anyways. That was awkward. The whole game was awkward because they drew that mental misstep. Because if they hadn't drawn the mental misstep, I could have held the pedal, maybe. No, probably doesn't help me either. All right, I get to bring in Spell Bombs and Needles and Tormod's Crypts, and I guess that's it. My deck is really bad against Hollow One, isn't it? I definitely want Volt Key. Do I want Momentum Breaker for Hollow One? I feel like the answer is no. I probably want Mental Misstep, but I probably don't want Probe. Daze is great. Trainers are actually pretty bad. Let's try getting cutting trainers here. All right, we are gonna have to find some heavy mulligans to our pieces. Okay, okay. Hold up, wait a minute. They kept another 7? All right, what do you got in your hand here? Force of Will. Grief, Noxious, Narcomoeba, Amalgam, Silver Smoke Ghoul, and Powder. All right, well, turn 1 Needle's pretty good. I don't need to hit anything, so. Bizarre. Interesting. I guess they have no Dredger yet. Oh, they're gonna Grief? Interesting as well. Look, ma, no hand. I know, darling, I don't dance. All right. Ooh. Man. All right. Another one. Another one. Another Bob. I am almost go Ritual Lurrus soon. I agree. I don't think they should have played out the bomb. Or sorry, the Bazaar. All right, Bob. All right, Bob. All right, Bob. Nihil Spell Bomb. Thundertrap Trainer. So now I should probably Let's therapy these Noxious Revivals. Oh, they drew Vigor. What? Cast Vigor, bro. Huh? I'm so confused. That's weird. Force Vigor, Force Blue card. All right, first let me hit them. I might have to sack some Confidants here. I think I'm gonna sack a Confidant and get the Force of Will. Well, how many things am I supposed to sack? I have a Nihil Spellbomb. Maybe I just get the Nihil Spellbomb countered. No, I think they're just F6'd. All right, well, if that's how we're gonna do it, I'll sack. Force of Vigor. I think they're just letting me play for content or something. I don't know. I feel like they had a chance of winning this game. When am I supposed to wasteland them? Am I ever like just only when they go for a Vigor, I guess? Maybe they just thought they were playing for Bob. I mean, they're just off it. I don't know. Maybe they were sidetracked. What am I looking for here? Distracted. Maybe they were distracted. It's unclear. But that was pretty perfect. I would do that again. They drew like best possibles. They drew Force of Will, Force of Vigor. And they had backup. They could have just in my upkeep Force of Vigor. I don't know. I feel like they would probably be in a decent spot. I mean, they do lose their Bazaar, right? Because I wasteland it in response, and then it's like not good for them, but I'll keep this hand. They kept 7 again. This guy's a beast. Well, the Noxious was getting pitched to the Vigor. Maybe they wanted to wait. Maybe they wanted to wait. But then if that's the case, you still Vigor in response to the Cabal Therapy, right? Holy shit. All right, I'm going to play Tormod's Crypt. See what happens. Nothing. Okay, then I'm going to go for Ancestral, I think. I don't want to put out 2 artifacts into a Vigor. Holy shit. My draws are so good. My deck is playing the best it can possibly play against Dredge. I agree. Double Bazaar. Just a chill. It's fine. Probably not supposed to activate again. Oh, yeah. I will not let that happen. Am I supposed to therapy first? Is there anything I could possibly, like, take that I care about? I mean, Force of Vigor before I played my Saga. So I think I was not supposed to play Saga. I was supposed to... I mean, I have a Daze. Maybe, like, Mental Misstep, but I have Mental Misstep covered? I don't know. Chill, imp. Okay. I don't know if this Spellbomb is enough. I hope it's enough. At some point, I can get a Lotus and Lurrus, maybe. 1 Narcomoeba, 1 Amalgam. They might just stop now. think one Narcomoeba was fine. See if they dredge for their draw step here. Nothing really. They're gonna go again. Okay, that's great for me. I'm gonna hit this no matter what. They have 9 cards left in their deck. I think that means we win. GG, they said. I really think they can play through this in a like slightly more conservative way. I don't know. I'm not super happy with the way my opponent played these 2 games. They'll probably come in the chat. We can talk about it with them. All right. 9 games in 3 rounds. Here we are for round 4, where we have a cat. They have a cat. Cats all around. Ooh, a Beseech the Mirror. It's the first time we've seen that one. I'm gonna keep this. He doesn't do a whole lot very fast, but I'm just gonna name the most common card of all the Lurrus decks, which is Force of Will. It's the highest likelihood. No Force of Will. Whoa! Swords, Corey Steelcutter, Brainstorm, Merchant, Lorien revealed. All right. Opponent is also cooking. Tundra, Swords, Brainstorm, Hold. What do we want to do? Bob? Get sorted. I have to therapy it away the sword first. Yo, GG's win more. I don't know what happened in game 2. You had force green card, force blue card. Just wasn't looking. Do I want to brainstorm and like see where it gets me? Kind of do. Ooh. Okay, so if I put away Beseech and Key, and then I go Time Walk, and then I can go Therapy Bob. Ah, I see. That's kind of one of the things I theorized might have been the case. That was a pretty good brainstorm. I guess they can brainstorm in response to my therapy, though, so maybe it doesn't matter. Fuck. Maybe it doesn't matter. Do I just let them swords my Bob? I kind of forgot that brainstorm can also be used in response to therapy. I'm playing Cabal Therapy in my deck. That's why we're playing Urza's Bobble. I guess I just play my Bob, probably. Well, I could just train her on a different therapy on a different turn. I can therapy now and then therapy later off of trainer, maybe. I don't know. It feels really bad. Whoa, they drew force for turn? And they forced my trainer pitching brainstorm? Because they're going to merchant scroll for ancestral? Okay. I mean, that's great for me, right? I'm going to take the swords now, and then next turn, I could maybe take the ancestral if I want to. Well, maybe I shouldn't take the swords then. Maybe I should just... Well, I don't really want them to play Corey Steelcutter instead. I'm just going to take the swords, I guess? I don't know. Kind of a hard choice. Okay, so I have a bunch of mana. And they have Lorien, Volcanic. So they're gonna play a Steel Cutter, and then next turn they can Merchant Scroll, maybe. Or they're gonna Merchant Scroll now. Steel Cutter. Okay, so maybe I have to take this Merchant Scroll so they don't trigger Corey Steel Cutter with Merchant Scroll Ancestral. I don't really like that very much, but I'm not sure I have a choice. Getting Ancestral from this spot seems really bad for me. Merchant Scroll. All right, so their hand is fetch fetch. They do have a Lurrus. Okay. Does this buy and play Lurrus? It does. Holy shit. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait, I can't believe my opponent pitched Brainstorm to Force of Will there. That was crazy. I guess I'll play around Days, right? All right, Bob. Not Bob. I can't play Bob this turn, but I can play Urza's Bobble. No! No! What did you draw? You can't be serious! There's no... There's no way, man. There's no way, man. They top decked Mana Drain. And now they get to buy Lurrus, play Lurrus. What the? That's so good. I can't believe that just happened. Maybe we'll draw Yogwill. Nope. I got dazed. Man, I thought we were in a really good spot because normally they won't be able to force Lurrus there. They'd have to have like drawn swords, and even if they drew swords, I still had at least a bobble trigger. That's crazy. That's so bad for me. I can't believe that just happened. Now we're double spelling? Ah. They also, this is our second opponent who has double Surveil land. Nuts. That's crazy. And stock up. I thought we were so far ahead. I thought we were so far ahead. Wow. It's the win. Need an Ancestral probably. Or Yogwill. Or, hear me out, how about a Lotus Petal? They didn't shuffle on their Ponder, by the way. Aw, alright. I'm not dead yet. I have one more draw, maybe. These were atrocious draws, though. Mox is 6 damage. Wow, double spell time. There's no justice. There's no way, man. Oh, yeah. Most of these spells were pretty bad. All right. What do I want to do? I really don't want to bring in Fatal Push. Kind of just want Flusterstorm. I don't know if they have Wasteland if their deck is Mana Drain, Mana Drain stock up. They probably don't have Wasteland. Let's take out Strip Mine and Chain. I mean, it wasn't really any of the cards they played. It was just the Mana Drain. If they didn't draw Mana Drain, they were just super dead, right? To Lurrus recurring Bobble, and then Lurrus recurring Bob and Bobble. I feel like as long as our Lurrus went in, we would have been very far ahead in that game. We would have drawn like 3 cards every turn. They wouldn't even be able to play their Lurrus right away. It was really, really a bad turn of events. All right, try again. Our draw was really pretty solid, so this draw is solid as well. Ooh, I like this. Let's get some bobs going here. I just thought we were in a great spot after they pitched Brainstorm to force, but did not go our way. Did not go our way. I don't want to get Mind Break trapped, so let's just lead with Bob on 2. And then we'll bobble. Show me a secret. Lorien revealed. Alright. Dark Ritual. Could be good for Lurrus. I like how Dark Ritual at least buys Lurrus. It's not like, oh, it's like never dead as it is in like DPS. Because I can always buy Lurrus and play Lurrus with it. Am I getting swords? Am I getting Lavinia'd? Am I getting time walked? Am I getting stock upped? Am I getting... What am I getting? I can tell what's happening. Am I getting prismatic ending? Ugh. A dark ritual. We know they have a Lorien revealed in their hand. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I can buy, play Lurrus, and play Bob. I say we YOLO. Which one do we do first? I think we get our things that get Flusterstormed away first. Am I getting swords? I don't care. I'm playing all my cards. Thank you, Dark Rituals. It's just like the Bobcat I remember. Thundering Falls, okay. So are you Lorien Revealing, or are you Meticulous Archiving, or are you... Okay. So their hand is Lorien Revealed, Thundering Falls +1, and a Meticulous Archive here. Yes, we are playing Cabal Therapy. They put a mana drain in their bottom. Haha. Beseech. Beseech. Okay. Thundering Falls. Okay. Paying costs. Buying Lurrus. Okay. We got a whole turn of... Whoa! I don't care if you have negation. I'm going in. Oh! Okay. Can we win? So first, let me attack. If I go Demonic Lotus, Beseech Tendrils, and they're tapped out with Days backup, lit. Demonic, Lotus, black mana, Beseech, Yogwill, cast, Mux, Lotus, Mux, Lotus, Ritual, Demonic. Oh, I guess I get therapy. Tendies. Bam. Yes. This deck is so fun. It's just a good time. It's good, clean Magic the Gathering. No Wasteland, no Force of Will, nothing. Just Bob and his otters. Bob and his zoo, his menagerie, his feline friend. Bob and the otters. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Wait, is FlyQuest winning? Why is the game not on LoL Esports? Huh? It's on this. Shh. Oh, it's still game 1. Oh, they're up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll have to watch this after the stream. Okay. All right. No spoilers, but game 1 looking good. Okay, I have a cat. They have a cat. Ooh, is this our first Vault Key game? Ooh. Ooh. All right, keep. I don't have any protection, but... Oh, I thought they were going to Vexing Bobble for a second. I was like, please don't. I don't need that in my life. I beat Pyroblast. Ooh. That actually is nuts. That is a crazy draw. That is an absurd draw. That is an unbelievable draw. That is the single best draw in my entire deck. That is protected. Boop. GG? Any GGs? Any GGs? Activate. GG. Let's go. Turn 1, baby. Okay. Let's. Okay. They wanted me to go watch the FlyQuest match, it looks like. Okay. Okay. All right. I see you. Okay. Another Lurrus battle here. We are 3-1 with only 1 loss. Not bad. We could go 4-1, which was the most point bet. Or 3-2. It's also a pretty acceptable finish for a deck with no forces. I've had a great time. I love this deck. It's one of my favorite creations. I made it back during the Lurrus pre-nerf era as a fun little experiment. And it's just too good. It's just so much fun. Everything about it feels good. If I get Bowmastered here, I'm so dead, aren't I? I guess I can bait the Bowmaster so I can Daze and have Ancestral. Let's see. It was a fun time. I think it was, very clearly broken. One of the most broken things of all time. Spell Pierce, Ponder, Brainstorm. Oof. Interesting. But it was good to exist. I really like the fact that it happened. I think that you should never pre-restrict a card, because the times that people talk about and reminisce about are the broken times, the Karnforge times, the no nerf Lurrus times. You got to experience it and then let it go. Combo Winter, Eldrazi Winter. You're not. Oko PT. All right, well, I can't resolve anything through this stupid Spell Pierce, so I am going to draw a bunch of cards before these baubles get locked down by oof, there it is. I guess Probe and Urza's Bauble, not a combination, but that's okay. And if my opponent were to Brainstorm and then fetch, I would cast Ancestral. I agree. You think they will, not me? They will. Based. Ah, only because they're going for a Bowmaster. Whoop. No land? Oh no. I'm so sad for you. What is our plan? What are we doing? Mox C. I mean, we're probably winning the game is what we're probably winning. So I can go Mox C, Time Walk, Vamp Tutor, win the game. Agreed. Mox C, Time Walk, Vamp. I mean, clearly they don't have a force, right? I guess we could theoretically therapy first. I feel like Force of Will is still more likely than a Vigor, right? Oh, I hit a Force of Will. They didn't force my days. Oh, shit. I'm good at this game. Damn. I assume we win. So I get Black Lotus, right? Because I can go Vamp. I assume I can get Black Lotus. Because I still have an extra... Yeah, okay. So I can go Vamp. Lotus. Black. Ritual. Yogwill. Ritual. Lotus. Bauble. Vamp. Probe. Tendrils. Bam. Wait, his deck is so sick. Is this deck not so awesome? Oh. It might be one of my favorite decks of all time. I'm not sure about these Thundertrap trainers yet, but so we're playing against Bug Lurrus. I think we do want Fatal Pushes here. This Strip Mine looks awful. I feel like we should just cut the Strip Mine from the deck. I feel like we want a basic Swamp instead of the Strip Mine, and then just like fortify our mental for the fact that Swamp can't be dazed. In the original form, I would have been able to weave in a Lurrus. True. We can bring in Thoughtseize or Fluster if we want. I really wish we had a basic. Like, haven't we lost most of our matches because of Wasteland? Like, most of our losses are Wasteland. I don't think we need a Chain, though. I think Push is better. Maybe we'll take out a Daze on the draw. I mean, this Fluster is, like, way too much. Momentum Breaker would have been pretty good if that game went long. I think we can take a Vamp out in this matchup as well. I mean, I kind of want to cut Vault Key. Is it better to just cut Vault Key? Might be. 4 oofs. I am bringing pushes, but pushes are going to be taxed on Bowmasters and frogs and oofs and stuff. I think we do this. Become a little more resilient. Man, this deck is so fun. I'm glad we played this deck and not whatever the hell else we were going to play tonight. What were we going to play tonight? Bahamut? Man, I love a good stream. Things going well. We have drawn really well tonight, to be fair. We've drawn probably above average, I would say. We've drawn lots of Ancestrals, lots of Lotuses, lots of Moxen. It's been a really good stream, set of hands so far tonight. Tropical Go. Fetch. Probe. I got Probe Therapy. God bless, bro. It's cheating. Wasteland, Time Walk, Negation, Frog, Oof, Bayou. Huh. What do we do about that? What do we do about that? Take Frog. Hold Lotus. Frog is definitely the worst for us, right? I mean, Time Walk is pretty bad for us too, but maybe I'll daze Time Walk or something. Oh, they're just gonna straight up negate it pitching Time Walk. Oh, I can daze the Frog, right? I don't think I'm supposed to show this Lotus. Maybe they just strip mine me. Oof. Do I daze the oof? Yeah, I guess I daze the oof. I need some help. A Dark Ritual lets me cast Lurrus here. Sorry. I don't know how well that came through. All right, well, we're like a payoff spell away from doing something. I don't know if we have any of those in our deck, but I have a probe I can rebuy with Yogwill if I want to. They're not going to go Wasteland. I guess it makes sense if I have Lotus. Have I cast a single Beseech? Yeah, we won with a Beseech in one game. A Beseech is a great draw. A Bob is a great draw. I can replay it even if they counter it. This Frog is a problem, though. I don't really know what to do about that. Here, draw Fatal Push. Pitch an island. Get in there, little boy. That's a weird thing to say. Get in there, Froggy. That's probably better, yeah. Live stream, live stream, live stream, live stream, live stream. Oh, I don't have time to edit out nonsense. It stays. We're definitely not cutting it in post. 2 frogs is kind of bad here for me. All right, Dark Confidant, help me out here. Time walk! Yes! Time walk! Love that. We can time walk twice with Yogwill here. I can't attack, though. I can, Undercity Sewers. Dark Ritual I don't want. Alright, alright. Is this a combo deck? Kind of. Certainly has combos in it. Thunder Trap Trainer. Shall we kick it? I feel like we're pretty likely to win the game here. DT. So if they have no counter spell, we can just go Yogwill and win. But if they have a counter spell, well, we know they have Wasteland, right? So they would have to have exactly Flusterstorm because we can beat Spell Pierce with Mental Misstep. We don't have a deterministic win unless we DT. They can have Mindbreak Trap or Flusterstorm that beats us. But if I wait, I can just wait on the DT, but then they can't jump these frogs. We should just wait and go for it next turn, right? Well, if we wait, they can draw Collector Oof. Do we win through Collector Oof? We might. We probably don't. They can't have Force of Will because they have a Wasteland in hand. I don't think they have anything. I'm gonna jam. Oh, please be Spell Pierce. Please be Spell Pierce. Please be Spell Pierce and not Flusterstorm. It's okay. That was the punish for sure. Yeah, that was the punish. I mean, I could have waited, but I don't know. They're gonna play Strip Mine. And they're gonna jump a frog. We might lose this game. Like, if they play an oof here, it's so bad for me. Which is the kind of the reason I wanted to go for it. Because I didn't really have an answer to oof. I guess I technically could have vamped for a fatal push. Man, I don't know. It felt right, but it was aggressive in a spot that maybe didn't need to be aggressive. Cabal Therapy, Urza's Bobble. Now, what is my plan? Maybe we just DT Momentum Breaker. So I start by therapying them. I guess I start by bobbling them. I guess if this is a Bowmaster, it's pretty bad, though. Looks like it's a Bowmaster. Holy hell, this is so bad for me. Their last card is Spell Pierce. Okay, I'm at 7. I'm gonna be at 6 on the next turn. Go for what? Momentum Breaker is really bad now. I don't even know what we can go for. Why? They have unlimited blocking. Or like they just chump by Lurrus. It's all really bad for me. You think Momentum Breaker is good here? It looks terrible here. I might still need to get rid of this Bob. I am unlikely to gain very much life from Momentum Breaker, and I don't have enough mana to play Momentum Breaker and crack it every turn. I don't know how you could possibly say that Momentum Breaker is good here. This sacrifices a token, right? So what if I DT'd for a Beseech, and then next turn I don't have a Yogwill, though. I don't know how I'm ever going to make enough. I don't know how I'm ever going to make enough for it. It might just have to be a Momentum Breaker. I might not actually have a choice. I just don't think it can win, because I can't get rid of these frogs fast enough. I should never have played that Yogwill. It was so bad. It was so bad. Because now I have lost all my reach because I don't have Vault Key in my deck. I will therapy my opponent to get rid of the Spell Pierce. And then I will Fatal Push this frog. Yeah. Oh, they put it on the other frog. Nice play. I mean, I can't beat the frogs, and I can't kill my opponent. So what do you expect? I don't understand. I mean, I should hit the one that they leapfrog. Do I need to get rid of this Bowmaster Confidant? Guess I'll wait. Oh right, I'm going to 6. They can shoot the bomb if they want. I don't know. My plan is, like, if they buy Lurrus, how am I beating Lurrus, though? I really hate how I played this. I just needed to wait. I just needed to wait my turn. They put Lurrus in hand. I can just take Lurrus with therapy, though. They might just pitch Lurrus. They might just pitch Lurrus and their other card to hop a frog. If they don't think I got to Fatal Push. And then we take cards. We could always push the Bowmaster and Brainstorm. That'll set up our Bob for the turn. That's only if they don't pitch both cards to frog and leap a frog. I chose not to Brainstorm with Bowmaster on the stack because I didn't think it was worth it. But maybe I should have. I definitely chose not to do that, but I don't know if it was. I'm not saying it was correct. Okay, so they're gonna pitch Lurrus because they know about the thing. Then they're gonna hop the frog, and we're gonna Fatal Push it. And now I think my line paid off pretty heavy because they don't have a... They're off it? Paid actors. I mean, I get it. They pitched their Lurrus and they got Fatal Pushed. But I still am not sure if I'm winning this game. I have a Lotus. I can therapy to get rid of my Bob. I play a kick trainer here. I probably win this game. Let's be real. I probably win this game. But I do need to like put together a Yogg-Will somehow. Or not a Yogg-Will, some kind of Tendrils. I do think I am eventually winning this game. But yeah, my opponent, you know, they picked a line that played into Fatal Push and they got Fatal Push. Just like I picked a line that played into Flusterstorm and I got Flusterstormed. Like, I think my play was just so bad. I know why I made my play. It made some sense. I didn't really want to, run into a collector roof. They were going to draw some cards off of Frog, and I didn't have any answers. But, like, my hand was so weak to Fluster. But, like, how many Flusters are in their deck? We already saw Spell Pierce. Like, I feel like they are so unlikely to have Fluster, and we know they have Spell Pierce, and we know Mental Misstep covers it. I don't know. I might still jam into it again. The problem is our deck is, like, not very good if we lose our Yogg-Will. So it's tough. It's tough. I don't know the answer. Obviously, Magic is hard. Let's go. That was a solid 4-1. This deck slaps. Oh, it's so much fun. It's just a great time. I do think we kind of high rolled, though. I feel like we ran above average in our draws. 4-1s get paid out. Yeah, 4-1s get paid out. So what do we want to change about this deck if we were ever to play it again? I don't think I want the Strip Mine main. Maybe it can go in the board. I want the basic Swamp in the main, and I'll just steal myself for not being able to daze. I think the Sewers definitely stays. I think the Moxen Mana Suite looked good. Dark Rituals look good. Therapies look good. I don't know about the chain, but I kind of like the chain because the chain is going to support the Tendrils kills pretty well. So you could play a Swamp and an Island, I guess. Yeah, maybe we could. Like the only cards that I felt like we were losing really heavily to were Wastelands. There was originally a Snapcaster in the original list, so maybe one of these Thundertrap trainers could become a Snapcaster. That's totally reasonable. Yeah, maybe a Thundertrap trainer is supposed to be a Snapcaster. I'm not sure these Thundertrap trainers were like super good. We did get the one Black Lotus trainer draw, but I do feel like if I don't have the Thundertrap trainers, I don't have enough draw spells in my deck. So I would like to maybe see a Snapcaster. I was thinking maybe we wanted a third Beseech, but I think 2 is still the right number. The Momentum Breaker did have some spots where it looked like it could be good, but it might be a sideboard card as well. Maybe we have a sideboard. I mean, it feels like it's not a very good sideboard card. I feel like it's more of a nice little catch-all main card. You're not convinced that Snap is better than an Otter that can rebuy? It's the same amount of mana, kind of. Maybe, what's that called? The Storm Chaser's Talents? You could play a Storm Chaser's Talent in this deck. Probably don't want to play a Swamp if we play a Storm Chaser's Talent, but Beseech didn't come up a ton. It came up a couple times, but there was like a million times where all we wanted to do was draw Beseech. So I think Beseech makes a lot of sense in this deck and adds a lot of... I think the cards we added from the last time we played this in 2021 or whatever, Trainer and Beseech, do add a nice dimension of... consistency, because if you don't have these cards, like, you're really relying on Bob to get you out of it. So yeah, it's sweet. Hope everybody enjoyed that one. If you want to see more vintage content, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you then.